This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.
Nick here with F5Live.TV, part of the Tech Podcast Network at TPN.TV, here at the Rebound booth with this little device. What is it? Well, you'll have to find out, but it involves crazy flips, crazy tricks, and science all in one. Our International CES 2013 coverage is sponsored in part by GoDaddy.com. Get domain names, cloud hosting, and dedicated servers, all easy to manage and configure. GoDaddy has all your web needs. Visit TPN.TV/GoDaddy for special offers. So I'm here with Paul, who's got a device on a kayak. Let's talk a little bit about what we have here.
So what we have here comes from the fact that we see a lot more action videos now. We're seeing people take their action cameras out and doing their crazy activities. You know, they're bombing down the runs, going off huge jumps, and they're doing crazy tricks, and they're crashing. And everything's going on. You can't really figure out when you watch the video what's actually happening. What were they experiencing? So we wanted to be able to get more information about that experience and be able to show it to people who are watching these videos. So basically what we have here is a small ruggedized waterproof device that you can attach to your helmet, to your skateboard, your kayak, whatever you have. And when you go out and you do that crazy thing you're going to do, you turn it on, it'll last for a day, it'll sense everything that's going on. So we look at everything from your GPS position to figure out where on the mountain you are, what run you're taking, to figuring out what G-forces you experience when you crash, when you hit that ground, to figuring out what orientation you are as you go off the jump and do flips and that sort of thing. All those sorts of things, we're recording all that information. And then when you bring that back, we'll transfer that wirelessly through Bluetooth to your computer, and we can mash it up with you for your action videos and see. When somebody watches it, they can see a 3D avatar of your skateboard, your kayak, what's going on, what orientation it's in, and they can see how fast you're going down that run. We can show how hard you hit, all that information. We can show that on your action video, so it makes a lot more sense when you see it. Right, so I was going to say, it wouldn't be good stats if we weren't able to use it for something. So now you have a piece of software that interfaces with? Exactly. We're in the development stage, so we're making software right now. We have some prototypes being shown here that has orientation, shows what acceleration we're experiencing, that sort of thing. So yeah, we're developing software. We think it's going to be tailored to specifically to what types of activities people want to do. So when you're skateboarding, you want to see something slightly different. You want to see how many times the board flips over, or when you're going down the mountain, you want to see where you are and how far you fall and things like that. So the software is going to tailor what's seen to what you're actually doing. Sure, and let's talk a little bit about size. This thing's not very large. We have a smaller, the thing off the kayak. Let's take a look at that and discuss. Device. So basically, this holds everything that senses all the things that are going on. It also holds a battery and is waterproof and rugged. So you can attach this to any number of things and go with it throughout the day, and it'll last. The battery you can recharge after you get back and transfer everything wirelessly. So it's pretty small, really light, and really robust for all those activities you might go on. Really great product. We're going to take a small break, have a word from our sponsors. We'll come back and talk more about details.
Let's say you have a new idea or a new product and you want to get it out to people, but you really don't know how. Like making a website costs lots of time and lots of money, and not a lot of people have time or money to spare. So I have an answer for you. GoDaddy. If you go to GoDaddy.com, they have a brand new website builder with thousands of templates. It makes building a website easier than ever before. The sites are mobile ready, so people can look at your site on their phones without any sort of complications or anything like that. So you're saving time, you're saving money, thousands of templates. Go to GoDaddy.com, and at checkout, if you put in our promo code WST50, you get 50% off of your subscription. It doesn't get any better than that. Making a website has never been easier. GoDaddy has done a huge service for everyone. So if you're like me, go build a website. WST50. Just enter that promo code at checkout and you're good.
So we're back with Paul. Let's talk specifics, pricing, availability, all that good stuff, and where we see this moving to in the future.
Absolutely. So, like I said, we're in the development stage right now. We're hoping to have product out this summer. So we're working with a few individuals in different sports to get us some data so we can throw up some videos and you can see how it's going. Price it will kind of depend on the development as it progresses. We expect it to be in the $150, $200 range. So it's a great pair for your action camera.
And then you've already said you had a couple of ideas that you were thinking of just here at Eureka Park where even pilots could possibly use this kind of software and hardware.
Absolutely. We've seen interest in student pilot teaching. So when you have a student pilot doing landings, touch and goes, we can tell you what orientation the plane is in, how far their nose is up, how fast they're going, how hard they hit the ground when they land. You can go look back at all that information and see exactly how they did on all of their flights, and you can use that as a teaching tool to help them get better at whatever they're doing.
Right, so it's not only for crazy people who are going to do insane things, we can actually make this an educational tool for the common person that needs it.
Absolutely.
Really great product, really great stuff. Thanks for your time, Paul. Again, if you want more from Eureka Park and all of the 2013 International CES coverage, stay tuned to F5Live.TV or the Tech Podcast Network at TPN.TV.
This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.